Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm Vietnam vegan, and today is a grocery haul. It's been a hot minute since we've done a grocery haul, but with being in school, I have time to go to new grocery stores, and I've been kind of like exploring different grocery stores in the region, especially the Asian ones, because I'm trying to figure out where the best vegan mock meats are, where are the ingredients I'm looking for like Vietnamese specific cooking, just things that our household likes, like curry. So I went to, I think it's called SkyFarm? I can't remember. But there was one in Oshawa that I went to that had a lot of Vietnamese specific ingredients but didn't have any vegan things. The tofu selection was like kind of mid, but the green selection and the produce looked really, really good. So I think I'll be going there for like a lot of the produce fresh staples. Today I went to BestCo in Ajax, and wow, I like that grocery store. It is missing some of my favorite Asian greens, but it has like 80% of them. So especially for Korean cooking, and that's where I will be going for a lot of ingredients. But I spent $87 today at the grocery store. So let's go through all the stuff. I try to limit myself to one bag, but I really push this bag to the limit. I'm trying to go into grocery stores like very intentionally and only buying things that like we are going to eat in the immediate future. Bean really likes kimchi, but they found that the kimchi that I normally buy is either too sour, so it's like been sitting on the shelves for too long. That was the wild brine one. I like that one. The Korean style one was pretty good, but it was too sour because I think that people aren't buying it because it was in like a Canadian grocery store. I cooked it into kimchi jjigae, which I really liked because it was like the perfect like texture and like flavor for that. But Bean wants fresh kimchi. So I found this Jonga white kimchi that is vegan. I did double check in the store, but now I'm like double checking again. So this one looks really good. I think Bean will like this. So that's exciting. I have a craving for like chive soup. So I'm gonna make this, and then I bought tofu to go with that. Honestly, I didn't even like look at the tofu or like what kind of tofu it is or like why. I don't know, it's something about the gold. The gold got me. The marketing got me. It's fresh, medium firm tofu. I think will go really well with this soup together. Bean has been on like a really big okra phase recently. I think I only just introduced okra to them recently, and they had it at Costco sampling the other day, and they were like, more okra. And I was like, I think I need to buy okra. So I've been having it in soups. I've also been putting it in just like, I've been experimenting with different kinds of like frying. I don't think I'm very good at it, but Bean did like it just stir fried the other day from Costco, so I think I'm gonna do that. Crispy seaweed. We have like jiggly eggy on the menu. I bought some Just Egg from Walmart because that's where I've been finding the best price for it. And I have like a steamed recipe for it. I can link down below, but I just have that with rice, and Bean wants that for breakfast. So that's what we're gonna do. I found these snacks, which are so yummy. We have these a lot. I think they changed the branding, or I don't know if this is a different company, but it looks very similar in branding. So anyway, I really like these as like a quick savory snack. They're individually packaged, so there is a significant amount of plastic, but they are like pressed bean curd snacks, or like tofu snacks basically. So this is like the cumin beef flavor. It's vegan. They're all vegan, obviously. We have the spicy beef one, which I wasn't able to open in the car, so I wasn't able to try it. And then this is like pepper beef. I think this is the Szechuan pepper beef flavor because she's spicy, but it was very good. This is probably one of my favorite gyozas. It's this one, and there's one by Bibigo that makes a vegan, like Bibigo makes a vegan one. There's like a regular vegetable one and then a kimchi one. I like the kimchi one, but it's too spicy for my family. Eddie also doesn't really like kimchi. But the regular veggie one that I've gotten from them is so good, but I can never find it anywhere. And that one was Bean's favorite. But they also like this one, so we're gonna do this one for Bean. I want to do like a stir fry at some point. So fried tofu for the stir fry. I finally found these. These are the vegan Vietnamese sausage, the jalo jaya, that I like to put in pho. I like to snack on. I put them in like summer or spring roll wraps, or like the fresh rolls. Good in vermicelli bowls. They're just really tasty, and they're very nostalgic. The macros of them are like not that great. Although it's like it's 1 gram of protein per 52 grams, and this pack is 452 grams, so 8, 9. So if you cut this into 9 pieces, one of those pieces is 1 gram of protein. So it's not very nutritionally dense in terms of protein, but it's more carbohydrate dense. But it's more for nostalgia for me, for texture. So I'm not too hurt about that. I found vegan soybean curd. Eddie really likes tofu pockets, and Bean likes tofu pockets too. I think I'm gonna pack these for Eddie's lunches. I don't know if Bean will have these for lunches. Bean does like eating these, but I don't know if they're confident enough in like eating it and taking bites without it falling apart. I think they might get kind of mad about that. So this will be an Eddie lunch. Carrots, because Bean likes carrots. I don't know, it's good to have carrots. Korean pancake. Ooh, what happened here? Why is it leaking? Why is it wet? This is the Korean pancake, the hotok, but this is the savory one. I like the savory one. I also like the sweet one. Bean really likes the sweet one, but we don't need more sweets. I do want more savory though. So this is a good savory breakfast. I like to cook this with just egg on one side and then kind of like roll it up and eat it. Bean really likes that too, or I cut it. I don't have to roll it up, but anyway, Bean likes that as well as a breakfast. So this is gonna be our breakfast for the next little bit. I wanna do like a veggie stir fry. So I found the tofu, and then I found these. Bean loves baby corn. I think Bean could eat baby corn like solely as their food every day. Really, really good. So we're gonna have this in the stir fry, and then I found these straw mushrooms. I really like these. They have like a very soft, like jiggly texture. They're like really tasty as mushrooms. I've only ever seen these canned. I've never seen these fresh. I don't know if Bean has had these before, but honestly, these are more for me. And then the tofu is for Eddie, and he'll have carrots. So it'll be fun. And then lastly, I often do meal preps for Eddie to get golden curry. So we almost always have to have these in the pantry at all times for like a pocket pick dinner, and also easy meal prep. And this was on sale. Cause sometimes I've been seeing them in different places for like $8, but this was $6. So, and it was actually on sale for $5 per pack. So, you know, gotta stock up. And that was our grocery haul for $87. I think it's a good mix of different things. The proteins I think were the most expensive. That is all for the grocery haul. I'm trying to be better about the grocery, like the fridge situation. So only trying to buy things that we need, and like maximum like 3 to 4 veggies at a time, because otherwise I forget stuff and then I forget to eat it and then it goes bad and I feel really bad with the food waste. So that is my goal for like the next chapter of my life, is to be better about food waste. I hope you enjoyed this grocery haul. It's really nice to be able to like sit and film in silence without having Bean like bomb the thing, or you know, even doing groceries like by myself has been really nice, although Bean does do groceries with me pretty fine. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a delicious day. Bye.